So the CEO of Westwick, Christine, and I moved here from the U.S. not because we're running from the law like you may have heard, but because we wanted to come here and actually help. The way we wanted to come and help is by using our background in the healthcare field, by helping people, by educating them to become certified nursing assistants and caregivers, and then connecting them with our partners and helping them go abroad, right? So we're here today because we need the help and seeking help from the government, right? We're doing exactly the same thing that the government is doing, which is exporting labor. But we feel like we've been targeted by people like Edgar Obare. When he targeted us and posted false information about our school, Westwick College, about Christine and myself, it caused a negative effect, right? Ripple effect. With Westwick College, we lost some of our partners that we work with. Christine was targeted personally, and I was targeted personally. As you can hear from my accent, I also work in the US, and I lost some partners in the US as well because of this. Edgar has an amazing platform. He could use it to uplift people, uplift students. And I understand share and gossip is a huge thing in Nairobi, which is great as well, right? But you can still use that platform to uplift people, right? The reason why we're also here is because Edgar, we've gone through the extent that we can with using the government and the law. And we have a warrant for arrest for Edgar Obare. What we're willing to do is give 100,000 shillings to anyone that brings justice to Edgar Obare. And every 2 weeks, we'll increase that to 100,000 shillings to anybody that brings Edgar Obare to justice. The reason why we're doing this is because we want to say that it's not okay to target people like us, right? A company that's trying to purposely help people. It's not okay to just post negative information because there are repercussions to that. It's not okay. Right? And we wouldn't, and maybe what needs to happen, there needs to be a regulation on social media, not just on bloggers, but also on influencers. You can't just target people and get away with it. So that's why we're here today, and thank you for having us.
Good afternoon. My name is Muga. Hereby on behalf of the firm of Mondajagi and Company, the firm that has taken our three clients here, Christina Lewis, Yvonne Mugure, and Westwick College through this trial process with Edgar Obare. This whole conundrum, this whole situation began in January, where one, Mr. Edgar Obare, defamed our clients. And this was to the detriment of their reputation and in breach of their constitutional rights. Article 33 of the Constitution clearly provides that everyone has the freedom to express themselves. But you can't do this to the detriment and the reputation of others. Edgar Obare, at that time, was a free man. He had the keys to his own jail cell. But now, it's not the same. At that time, he only had to apologize to our clients, and it would have been a matter settled. But now, he has forced our clients to move to the courts, and he has been found, in fact, that he had defamed them, and that he is, in fact, in contempt, because he was ordered to pull down those posts, but he has not done so. In fact, he has gone ahead and pinned them on his social media platform, X. So it's his biggest achievement in his life, but it will cost him. And the law is very clear. It will track you down, it will find you, Mr. Edgar, and the harm you've caused our clients, and more so, the children, the students of Westwick College Institute, who are here with us present today, as you can see, who have been forced to panic, being forced to doubt whether they'll complete their studies, being forced to live in limbo about their future. It will come and get, it has actually come to catch up with you. And with that, I want to say that if anyone, as our client here, Yvonne, has said, knows the whereabouts of Mr. Edgar, please. In fact, it is your civil duty. It is your civil duty to talk, to report to the nearest police station. Let him be seen. There are summons out, and the fact that the school is giving a reward is going more and up and beyond what is necessary. Thank you.
I'm a student at Westwick College. I've been there since August of last year. And ever since the news came out, it's just been a really stressful period for us because there's a lot of uncertainty about things and how things are progressing because of all the allegations made against the school. So it's only human to be worried about the outcome of all this attention coming to the school, coming to the students. So it's put a strain on our reputation as students of the college, because we are the people who are seen out there with our uniforms, with Westwick College on it. So people will be always wondering if you're part of the scam per se. So yeah, it's just been a really stressful period, and anyone who has information on the whereabouts of Mr. Obare, it would be very well appreciated if you came forward.
Okay, so my name is Jacqueline. I'm the admission coordinator at Westwick College. So this school started with an intention of helping young youths, especially with getting them job opportunities and all that. But I'm here to state that Westwick College is just training CNA, that is certified nurse assistant students. Then from there, they are able to be connected through our partners to get job opportunities outside the country, yeah? So I fail to understand the reason as per why Edgar Obare is trying to hit up on somebody who is just planning to help out people get labor in terms of seeing how their future can be built, yeah? So as an admission coordinator, I would say we started this school back in January 19th, that is last year. We were able to admit like 700 students. So I fail to understand, if you're defaming this school, what is your intention, yeah? Because for us, we are just here to help out and to make sure that everyone is contented and they have exactly what they need, yeah? So as an admission coordinator, again, I would say, it is just for the course to happen. Then after the course, it is not the school to provide you with a job placement, yeah? Because number one, we are not a recruiting agency. We are just a school offering the health science curriculum. Number three, your job placement is not based on the school itself, yeah? It is through the partnership. And then number four, it is not us to determine whether you're eligible to move outside the country or not. Because remember, for you to move outside the country, there are some documentations that are required. So if you're a student at Westwick College who is trying to back up with Edgar Obare, did you ask yourself a question of, did you fulfill the requirements? Yeah. Were your visas able to be accepted? That is number two. So however much this is coming out, I am here to say that Westwick College is just coming out to help and not to like scam anyone. Because I believe if we are here to scam anyone, the school would have not run for like 1 year, right? Yeah, so that's all. Whoever knows where Edgar Obare is, it is very fair for him to come and explain to people why he's doing that to Westwick College. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you for at least making this day become possible. And I'll just highlight and basically as to what our MD has just been speaking about. Edgar, what we practice here, it's all about credibility. My academic team basically looks into fostering and ensuring quality education is given to our CNA students. Back at the back here, you can see our support system because they believe in us, because us as instructors, we are the mentors. So basically, whenever we're trying to mentor our students, we make it our priority to ensure that they get the best. But Edgar, whenever you go out there and you make it like it's a joke on us, we don't take it positively. Kindly just submit yourself and basically come and clarify, because for our instructors, we are put in a position where we put ourselves, we move a step ahead to ensure that our students are always motivated. Basically, we underwent the training of the nursing. Most of our staffing team, especially the instructors, most of them have gone a notch higher to become a degree holder. So whenever you start joking with our licenses, we make it, you make it look like a joke, and we don't take it positively. So kindly, just submit yourself and make clarification in regards to the matter. Thank you.
My name is Anthony, the Finance Administrator at Westwick College. So basically, I'm here to speak about the damages that we've incurred so far. So ever since this story came out, we've incurred damages of not less than 20 million as we speak. That's why you see we've put out a bounty of 100,000, which will continue to go higher as the days go by. And we are sure that we are going to catch up with the guy. He has really tormented a lot of people, including some of you guys who are here, and but his days are finally numbered. So anyone out there with any information about Edgar Obare, please come out, give us his whereabouts, and the law will be able to deal with him appropriately. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming today. My name is Lillian. I'm the Human Resource Manager at Westwick College. And mine today is just to say how it has been very challenging for us as a fraternity at Westwick to hold everything together after the allegations that have been made against us. So we are trying to make sure that our staff members are comfortable, our students are comfortable, our students are happy, our students are taken care of. We are a professional and accredited facility where we offer CNA courses for our nurses, caregiving courses for our nurses, and we want the best for all our students. So for this to have happened to us, it has been very damaging, me as human resource first of all, to make sure that our students and our staff members are taken care of. That's why it has been paramount for us to meet today, so that we let you know that we are here to help Kenyans, as it is for the agenda of our president to export labor. We are working together to make sure that Kenyans have the best kind of possible labor and possible job opportunities that are out there for all of us to take advantage of. So we are here to uplift Kenyans. We are here to help Kenyans. We are here to cooperate with everybody that is involved in the sector of healthcare to be able to do the best that we can, to offer the best that we can, to make sure that all of us are in a good position after this. So for us to be here, we are grateful, but we are hoping that the law will take its course and that we will be vindicated as we already have been, and that going forward, it will be in the best interest of everybody involved for us to be honest and to be credible going forward in our various professions, to be able to make sure that we do not damage the credibility of our fellow Kenyans and our fellow professionals in any way that we do. So for us, it has been damaging, and we hope that the law will take its course to be able to make sure that the Edgar Obare is brought to book and that we will be able to move forward amicably. So thank you.
So just like everybody has mentioned, we're just here to seek justice, and we're seeking the help from the government to help us in this, right? We're here trying to help people. And just like we've said, we have a bounty, or we're hoping that you all and the public, anybody that sees Edgar, would be able to just help us seek justice for him. And now I'm just going to leave and open the floor for any questions that you guys may have. Yeah.
As I was saying, my name is Ali.
Hi.
Yeah. So my question is, are we looking at a civil case or a criminal case?
As of right now, we don't want to. It's a criminal case at the moment.
Because according to the information in public, that defamation is normally a civil case, and we would also like to know how did you come up with the figure of 20 million being the loss that you guys get?
So this accounts to just Westwick in general as a school, Christine as a person, and me, myself, what I've lost from the partnerships that I have abroad. Right? So anything regarding the law, I'm going to forward it to our lawyer.
Yes, Ali, to answer your question, defamation is in and of itself a civil wrong. You make a claim wrongfully against another person without giving justification. It harms their reputation. It's a civil wrong in and of itself. But the court gives you orders telling you that in this instance, Mr. Edgar, you are defamed Westwick College, hold down your post. but you refuse. What have you done? It's an offense in and of itself, contempt. Now you are in contempt of that court order. So what happened yesterday is that the court issued now warrants. He was found in contempt and issued warrants so that he is brought before the court now, and the punishments available are that he can be fined, he can be imprisoned, and as well as pay damages that Westwick School has lost. So how will the court arrive at this? It will be arrived at calculating all the withdrawals that they have been caused, all the students who have already begun the processes of claiming the refunds. This is lost income to Westwick College, and there are also other damages. He and of itself in his post, he has caused emotional damage to the students of Westwick College. All this will come into consideration at the end of the day. The figure of 20 million, as of now, some even may say it's much more less. It could be more. It could be more.
Okay. Probably for the jail time, how many years are we looking at?
For contempt of court, we look at 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
Okay.
To lawyer, how long are you going to give Edgar to sort himself out? Because of course it's already public and clearly everybody mnataka show up. Mnampatia period ya how long ajitokeze?
The good thing about the law is that it does not give orders in vain. The court has ordered that it is the police in and of themselves that should capture him. Whatever the school is giving as a reward is that people, the population, Wanjiko can come up and give a heads up to the police. The people in and of themselves, ordinary Kenyans cannot make the arrest. They must notify the police. So at the end of the day, if the police will arrest Edgar, they are pursuing him as we speak because there are orders and they have been served, and he will be caught up. The law will catch up with him, for sure.
And maybe by the time you're asking for the 100,000 for anyone who will bring Edgar Obare, does it mean that on your side, Hamjampata, and what is happening?
So as far as I know, with our lawyer, we haven't, right?
You haven't gotten him.
We haven't gotten him, and he hasn't appeared, correct?
He's an elusive man.
Mm-hmm.
He has numerous cases.
Meaning his whereabouts are not known.
And
They're not known.
you know, Edgar, he doesn't even have an email address. He doesn't have a physical
We
address.
have insights that he's not in Kenya, he's in Italy. Knowing that, are you still willing to proceed and look for him in Italy?
Yes, we are. We're willing to look for him wherever he is. If it's Italy, if it's the U.S., if it's Canada, it's wherever he is. We're willing to look for him wherever he is. I'm an international resident, right? I can live anywhere.
Okay. Edgar Obare in his posts clearly states that the views and opinions expressed in his posts do not clearly state what his company, stands for. Maybe could that be something that he can say against you in the court?
Kindly rephrase.
His pages clearly state that the views, opinions expressed by his audiences in his page do not clearly represent what his company stands for or the company's opinion. Could that be something that he can use against you in the court?
No. That cannot be a defense because the social media platforms that post this message are his. Or if not his, are those of his agents or employees. So he's responsible for them also vicariously. So in this instance, when he gets this information from the members of this public, it's his, you're a journalist, all of you, you must verify that information to see whether there is some truth before you post. Because if you post them, you'll be liable for it.
And let this go into record. Edgar never reached out to me, never reached out to Westwick, never reached out to any of us before posting any of this. So as journalists, as you may know, as he just stated, you should at least reach out to both parties to let them defend themselves before posting something. There was never any reaching out any point to us. If so, we would have clarified, we would have gave our background, we would have gave what we thought about the whole story, but that never happened.
And also, you've been dealing with his lawyer, right?
Yes, we have been dealing with his lawyer.
How is it going along?
He has a lawyer by the firm of Monene Kenywa. Interestingly,
Good. The same. Gemma, I wasn't saying to stop it. I was saying to just put it down for a second. You didn't stop, right? Okay.
Well, I have a question. How are you dealing with Edgar's lawyer? And is it not possible for him to help you find him?
Edgar's representation in this matter, it's a matter of public record that his advocate as of now is Munene Kenya. Munene Kenya has always been served with each and every pleading and each and every demand we have made in this matter, and each and every order that the court has made. He has appeared in court. He's very active in the case. What I can say is happening, or I presume to be happening, is that he's not getting the appropriate advice. That first, you obey the court orders before you make any other application before the court. Before challenging anything, before gaining audience before a court of law, first purge your contempt, obey the court orders in place, and the law will follow its course. But yes, to answer your question, yes, Edgar is a lawyer. May you help us find Edgar? There is something called advocate-client privilege. He cannot disclose the whereabouts of his client. So that is something else to consider for well.
I have a question. For the people who don't understand what's really happening, what did exactly Edgar Obare did? What did he post, and how did he start doing that?
Okay, so what happened is we woke up to a post of Edgar posting false information about Westwick, right? He called us a scam. He said we're not a real college, and then he said we're not credible. And as we have stated, we are credible, right? And also he posted negative information about our CEO, Christine, right? And then he went on to post about me personally and said that my mentor, who is Christine, is a fraud, right? And then ended up posting false information. And after he did that, he also posted another post after we had already used the courts. He posted something else inviting students. These are students that had maybe been let go by the school. Maybe they didn't perform very well, or maybe they, whatever it may have been, invited those students to say negative things about our school. And like we've stated, that caused a negative ripple effect on our school, on Christine, and on me personally. So that's why we're here today, and that's what he did. And that's why we're going above and beyond like we have, because we've seeked just so much damage on all of us as a whole.